70% of the Earth is covered by water. In our human body, 70% of the cells are made of water. We all dwell in a waterland. It was in water that the first being was born, dating back to 4 billion years ago. As origin of life, it is a basic element that consists cells. All living creatures rely on water to survive. It is also one of 3 most important factors that determine whether we're healthy or not. We will survive without food for a few days, but cannot make it without water for only 1 day. However, our cells are unable to absorb all forms of water. A survey from an international biological research institution indicates that during pregnancy, most water molecules in the amniotic fluid are in linear structure so that to provide nutrients for the baby. But water molecules outside human body are mostly round aggregations with high viscosity, which are hard to be accepted by our cells. That's the reason why we drink a lot of water, but it hardly gets to the cells. Due to this, 75% of our population have chronically dehydrated cells inside the body. On account of industrial development and car emissions, air pollution is getting worse. We're forced to inhale a lot of fine particles like dust, bacteria, and heavy metals. Soil degradation and microelement loss intensifies fertilizer and pesticide overuse and agricultural water pollution. Cereals, vegetables, and fruits we eat are mostly covered with considerable residues of chemicals and heavy metals. Because of excessive market need, addictive in far-raised poultry, livestock, and fish are terribly beyond the index. The additive is severely overstandard. Hormones remain on the meat and eggs, and then into our body. Industrial sewage discharge is the main cause that freshwater resource being deeply threatened. We drink unsafe water, possibly contained with heavy metals and germs. As living pays faster, working pressure becomes a major problem, which leads to unhealthy habits, including stay up, smoking, excessive drinking, and irregular diet. An increasing number of people are suffering from sub-health. Along with our aging, dehydrated cells are responsible for a series of chronic diseases, including child pseudomyopia, adult insomnia and dreaminess, decline of sperm vitality and irregular menstruation, increased blood viscosity, hypertension, diabetes, gout, and constipation can also haunt us during metabolism. What's more, endocrine disorders will make the skin dry and itching, cause rashes and early menopause, etc. So how can we hydrate our body effectively? MRET, a technology converting round aggregation into linear structure water molecules, answers this question.
Dr. Igor Smirnov, an American-born Russian, is the one who kicks off the research of MRET, molecular resonance effect technology. At the very beginning, it was a tracking survey of the mountain spring in South Russia's Caucasians. The survey found out that a small amount of areas were influenced by special magnetic fields from the Earth, therefore produced health-friendly, linear structured water resources with low frequency. Later on, Dr. Igor set up his own research team and successfully developed MRET, a technology converting round aggregation into linear structured water molecules. Till now, that is the world's one and only civil patented technology capable of doing so.
MRET replicates low frequency of magnetic field from the Earth so that after resonance, the molecule's H-bond angle is 10 degrees greater. During this period, the energy level in the molecule gets higher and energy reserve more stable. This empowers the cell's antioxidant function, improves metabolism, and lowers the viscosity in the blood.
Human body works every day and leaves toxins sealed in the cells that won't be reached by any antidotes. However, MRET managed to solve this problem. The technology produces low-frequency water, whose viscosity is 400 times lower than normal water. They can penetrate cells easily, and every time they get out, they take toxins along with them.
Entirely based on theories of physics, MRET converts normal water into low-frequency water, 7.8 Hz to be more specific, which excellently meets human need. This kind of direct drinking water for cells can only be found in those rare longevity towns. After we drink that, all the nutrients can easily dissolve and be sent to everywhere in order to keep the body functioning. Human body, as well as cells inside the body, gets water replenishing in a perfect way.
Water, origin of life. MRET, guardian of health. Today, Fragrant Hill Power brings in this patent technology. We set up a MRET laboratory, focusing on statistical data that can be applied to the magical change of water. We introduce to you the MRET resonator, so that to spread healthy concept to thousands of millions of families. Sticky problems can sometimes be solved in a very simple way. 3 letters of low-frequency water empowers your cell's antioxidant function, improves metabolism, eases endocrine disorders, discharges toxins in the cells, and manages to deliver more oxygens. We have long been devoted to constant innovation and hope to develop more functions and applications out of this technology. Let's care more of our beautiful life and enjoying the protection of MRET anytime, anywhere. Fragrant Hill Power, and this is MRET, the pump of energy.